probably this was my most mindful month so far, even though we do have a little Chanel. Hi and very welcome! My name is Mary, this is my channel Lumi Level Up, and I'm a luxury lover on an average income trying to be more mindful with my money. And for the very first time since I started my little luxury YouTube channel, I think I actually managed the mindfulness as good as you can do it. I do have, well, two luxury designer brand items that I did purchase in April, but in total I just purchased 3 items at all, and everything I bought had incredible prices. But I jumped into this too quick. I have not even told you what we are doing today. This is my monthly recap for the month of April, where I share everything I bought, everything I sold, and everything I resisted. I already announced in my last video, which has been about a month ago, that, well, we are in the midst of our renovation project currently still, so my time, my mind, my money, everything is focused on the renovation process. That really reflected on my shopping behavior and as well on my browsing behavior and my temptation behavior. I just don't have the mental capacity to even look out for a lot of stuff. Of course, when you have a huge renovation going on, there is several tens of thousands of euro and the stock market crashes right when you get it started, you are not really in the mood to keep spending on luxury items that much. Luckily, we had the money needed parked aside already for the project, so it was not too bad that the entire stock market crashed, but obviously it doesn't feel too good when all your savings and investments are down for a moment. At the point I'm filming this video, things are getting back to normal again. It was just a bad crash because of the tariffs for some weeks, going back to better times again, hopefully. Super excited to talk to you again. As I had told you before, I currently have to slow down a little bit with my videos. I did not see it coming that I actually would just do 1 video a month. I really was hoping that I would have some more capacity, but that was not the case. I hope this video won't be super short, because as I told you, I only bought 3 items and not that many temptations, but I have a little list of things that I sold, and one of the items I purchased is really an amazing find. So let's get started with everything I bought, like we always do it. Starting with the jumper I'm wearing, which is really nothing special. This is alpaca wool, at least 70% of it is alpaca wool, so it is very cozy and fluffy. It's quite chunky and white. I just paid €1.50 at a flea market. I definitely would not have needed that pullover, even though I do like the design a lot because it is very simple, very timeless. It's great material, but it's not a special brand. It's from C&A. My German viewers will know that brand. It's not a special brand, it's like H&M, and I would say even less trendy. I visited a flea market that day and I was just wearing a shirt, and then it was quite chilly and I was freezing, and then I was like, okay, I'd rather pay €1.50 and get a pullover that I kinda like instead of being cold the entire flea market. It was not necessary, but it doesn't hurt and it helped me from getting a cold. Then, like you already saw it on the thumbnail and in the intro, we have a little paper bag by Chanel, and you probably can tell by the design that this is the Christmas holiday packaging. I'm not entirely sure if this has been 2025, or no, it cannot be 2025 because we are just in 2025 and it's not already Christmas. So I think it has been last year's Christmas holiday packaging, 2024. When I spotted it at a flea market, I just had to purchase it because it comes with all the packaging. It comes with the Chanel Beauty box, and maybe you have already an idea what it is. So Chanel Beauty. I just paid €5, which it was absolutely worth it to me. Let me show it to you. It is the tweed cosmetic pouch in white with golden Chanel lettering and Chanel Beauty, which I'm not the biggest fan of that lettering, but I think I have seen videos on the internet where people heat this up with a blow dryer and then carefully take the beauty part away to just have Chanel written there, and I think that's more appealing to me. There's even still the protection foil on the zipper. I like the zipper that it is the CC. And this entire thing is completely new, unused. It's even still stuffed. Comes with the box Even the holiday packaging. The seller asked just for €5, and this time I did not even haggle because I think €5 is such a fair price point. They get sold on the internet easily for 60 to 70 euro, which I think is crazy considering this was a freebie when you purchased I don't even know what kind of stuff in the holiday season. So I didn't haggle. I think the €5 was absolutely worth it. Now I'm a little bit worried about how to use it because a white tweed cosmetic pouch actually is not really that practical, is it? It will get dirty very easily. But couldn't resist it, couldn't leave it behind. Absolutely not regretting anything, because with those two items we are at €6.50 for April, and there's just one more piece to come, which adds only €10 of money spent. So €16.50 is everything I spent in April. And when I tell you the item, you won't believe it. I had a hard time to believe it myself, but those things do happen at the flea market. They have happened before, and I'm very confident that this is a real item. It is a bag by a luxury brand. When I tell you the brand, you might get an idea from my thumbnail. It is Celine, and I think I scored an authentic Celine canvas bag in dark navy leather with, I don't know, a kind of taupe. It has this shoulder patch, and yeah, I absolutely understand if you are skeptical. Of course, I was skeptical at first as well, but I just had a very good feeling. And for me at the flea market, it oftentimes is a lot about the gut feeling, what I think about the seller, what else they sell. And this was a very nice dressed lady, and she had a lot of high-end stuff as well. She had a lot of designer shoes as well, but in a very small size. So that was nothing for me, but she had definitely some Tots pieces, some Prada shoes, and I just was able to tell from her shoes that she was a person that was willing to spend money on items. And when I asked her for the price and she was like €10, for a second I was like, okay, so this cannot be authentic, but it just, everything about it felt authentic. And I had never seen that exact style of bag before, but I just had a good gut feeling, so I decided I will take it home with me and then we'll do more research. Worst case, I tossed €10. Best case, I got a Celine very practical crossbody camera bag for €10, and I found that exact style on the internet. It seems to be somewhat older, it seems to be somewhat more rare, never has been that popular, there are not that many of them to be found. I already knew from those zipper pulls that there probably was missing a lock or something. Then when I did my research I found out that there would be a burgundy red clochette coming with that bag. That one is definitely missing, but come on, at the price point of €10, I don't mind that the clochette is missing. I even think that design-wise it does not even look that good with the red. I like the blue more plain. And now I'm not entirely sure if I will get it authenticated. Probably at some point I will do, maybe not right now because I want to enjoy the moment a little bit and really believe that it is authentic. I am 80 to 95% sure that it is, because just the way it feels, the way it looks, the way all the details are. Oh, one little thing that had me a little bit skeptical is that there are no engravings on the studs. That was right at the flea market. I noticed that and I wasn't too sure what to think about that. But when I did my research, this model, these studs, they don't have a engraving, a label, so that's all fine. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, if I scored an authentic Celine trio camera pouch pochette in canvas for the incredible price point of €10, or if I got fooled and wasted my money. I'm very optimistic. If I do get it authenticated one day, I will keep you updated. But right now I'm a little bit too stingy to invest more into the authentication than I did into the bag. So just 3 pieces bought in April. Let's go on with everything I sold, which I would wish would be way more, but since I don't have that much time, I did not really list anything new in April. So for not listing anything new, I'm quite happy with everything that I did sell. I sold Easter eggs hand painted on eBay. I was not really sure what I can expect. I listed them for a €1 auction, hoping to get something for them. They just came to €4, so it was not really worth it, the effort, and I think the buyer paid even more shipping than the €4 for the eggs, but hey, at least they are not cluttering my space anymore. Then I sold a Stefanel little shoulder bag for €20 on Vinted, an Alessi lemon squeezer in stainless steel, is that how you call the material? Those are, I think around 100 euro new. I got it gifted from my parents-in-law a while ago. I did use it, I think, once. The lemon I squeezed left some not so nice marks on the piece, so it did not even look that good anymore. I obviously listed that very detailed on eBay and I had no idea where the price would land. I think I listed the item for 19 euro auction and it came to 29 and 31 cents. I didn't need it, I didn't enjoy it anymore, so I'm okay that I got nearly 30 euro for it. Not super spectacular, but I sold a pair of leather flats by a brand called Tizian for 14 euro in Vinted, which is not the big bucks either, but happy of every piece that leaves my house. And then we have two Vestiaire Collective sold items, which I'm not that happy about. You know that I'm not the biggest fan of Vestiaire Collective. They are always trouble. Sold a pair of Prada suede pumps that were very used. They were listed, I don't even know for how much, but someone haggled me down to 40 euro. The website says that the buyer paid 46, so it's 6 euro on top a buyer's fee the buyer has to pay, and from the 40 I get around 30 euro. I don't know for sure yet because the item has not arrived yet. It's not that easy to see how much you will actually get. I had seen it when the buyer suggested a price and I accepted the price, and it was maybe 30 or 32 and I was willing to sell them for that price because they were so used. But since they have not arrived yet, I don't know, I don't remember for sure how much it was. And I had some trouble with those shoes because I sent them maybe 3 days after they sold with DPD and the shipping information didn't refresh. It always said I didn't ship it, and then I got reminders from Vestiaire Collective that I have to ship the item or the sale will be cancelled. That happened for days. Then I had to reach out to the customer service and tell them, hey, I did actually already send the item. Here is the shipping label. Can you please check that? Then it took another entire day. They didn't get back to me. Then I reached out to them again. Then they manually typed in that the item is shipped. That has been, I think, more than a week now as well, and still the package seems not to be moving. Tracking information still just says that there was a package announced, but nothing more. I really hope that it just takes a little bit longer and everything will be fine. I really don't want to make the experience what happens if something during shipping goes wrong with Vestiaire Collective. If I would get my money back, or if I would be the stupid person that just is lost of the item and the money, which actually is what I do expect from that stupid platform. If that indeed happens, well, then I cannot keep selling there. I don't like them anyways, and that would just be too much to handle. Fingers crossed, hopefully the item will arrive. Oh, telling you that story, I have to tell you another even more shocking story. In my recap video of last month, I told you that I sold my Fendi micro sequin peekaboo bag. That one was sent to Vestiaire Collective for a check up front. Everything went smooth with the shipping, so when they made their check that the item is authentic and as described, I got my money. But weeks later, the buyer contacted me via chat and wrote to me, hey, I'm really sorry, I didn't get the bag yet. Do you know anything about it? And I was kinda shocked because I actually had sent the bag out already weeks ago. Vestiaire Collective had it authenticated and I already had my money. I was really feeling bad for the person who bought it because I don't remember the price right now. I think it was over 600 euro. The person paid for the bag and didn't get it yet. And she was like, well, Vestiaire Collective is not helping me at all. They are not helpful. They just say I have to wait. Oh, how stressful. I do not even want to imagine how that must feel, and there was nothing I could do, and I was just telling her that she should please keep me updated, and I really want to know how the story is going on and if she will get the bag in the end or if Vestiaire Collective will refund her. After I think 2 more weeks, Vestiaire Collective just completely blocked out the chat. I cannot reach that person anymore. I cannot see her username anymore. I cannot see our conversation anymore. It's just gone, deleted, and I have no idea if it came to a happy ending for her or if she's now the one with bad luck that spent the money and didn't get an item. It's just, there's always something new with that stupid platform, and I try to not sell anything more expensive there anymore, but obviously that Fendi bag has been expensive, and if it would have gotten lost on the way to Vestiaire Collective, I might have been the one that paid and had all the trouble, and yeah, well, sorry, getting carried away. One last item that I sold on Vestiaire as well, which is kind of making me mad when I see those prices, because I sold it for 79 euro, but the website says it was sold for 102 euro and 68 cents, so that's quite a lot Vestiaire Collective puts on top for themselves. I will get 66 euro for it. This Missoni shirt was shipped with DHL, so I really hope that this will go more smooth than DPD. That's my list of items that I sold in April. Which brings us to the temptation part, and I'm super proud to announce there have only been 2 items that got me tempted, and one is already off the table again. You might have noticed, or I think that's the wrong way to say it, there was the H&M designer collaboration with Magda Butrym. I never had the biggest interest in that brand. I quite do like some of their designs, but it's more money than I would be willing to pay. Obviously, if you like the designs, the H&M collab would be a great way to get the look for way less. So I checked out the pieces, seeing if there would be anything that I would like, that I would want to spend my money on. There was just one item that I actually did quite a lot, which is this wide leg jeans for 99 euro. Considering that I think Magda Butrym jeans are at least 300 euro and up, maybe up to 650 if I have it in my mind right now. I think this would have been a great deal, especially since the little leather label on the back of the jeans just said Magda Butrym and not Magda Butrym by H&M, which then would not have been that appealing to me. But since it was just the label and wider leg jeans are back, it's not about skinny jeans anymore, the wider the better, even though I think skinny jeans now are coming back already again. But well, I don't have that many wider jeans, and I thought this might be a nice one to add to my wardrobe. 99 euro is a tad more than I would be happy to spend on a jeans, but if it was a designer jeans, quote unquote, it might be worth it. I did always check back, when will the collection drop, when will the collection drop. Then even on the day the collection should drop in the morning, I checked the website and it was still too early. There were no items listed yet. And then I forgot about it. I think at 10 o'clock I checked back again, and then obviously everything was sold out already. I wasn't too mad at myself that I forgot it, because I think you were just allowed to order one size from each item, which obviously makes sense so that people do not grab everything and not everyone is able to get something. But with a pair of jeans, I don't think it works out that well to just order one size. I would have needed at least 2 to try them on and see how them fit and which one I prefer better. So I would have liked them if they would have fit nicely, but I would have needed to order more than one size to find one that fits me, and I was too late and the jeans was sold, and 99 euro is not that cheap for a pair of jeans, so I'm totally fine. I didn't get it. It was a temptation, it was on my mind, but maybe one day I find one of those at the flea market for 10 euro and then I'll get it. You never know. You never know. That's temptation number 1. And temptation number 2 is still in the room with us because it is still available. I spotted this beautiful Dior makeup pouch for Mother's Day on Instagram. And of course, when I saw that little mesh and flowery detail, I immediately had to check the Dior website to see how to get it. But you have to spend 200 euro on Dior cosmetics to get that pouch for free. Little update, the Mother's Day freebie is not available anymore, but they do offer a gift set now that includes a perfume, a blush and a lipstick with the pouch. For 207 euro though. Right now there is nothing that I actually would need. I do not buy luxury high-end cosmetics on a regular basis. There is nothing that I would need to stock up on again. I was considering to get this Dior Solar summer set because there was a similar one last year, which I kind of regretted that I didn't get last year because I did like the little raffia look pouch. But that was 100 euro. You have to be a Dior member to even be able to see it more in detail, so I just could take a little screenshot for you. But it seems like there is one sunscreen for your face, I think SPF 50. I think there is one lotion for after sun and some kind of glow thingy thing. And paying 100 euro for those 3 products is okay considering it's Dior, but I do not need them. If I could spend 100 euro, get that summer set with the free pouch and the Mother's Day pouch on top, I probably would have done it. But you have to spend 200 euro, and just getting that summer set is only half of the money, and I would have to spend another 100 euro on I don't even know what to then be able to get the Mother's Day pouch. And I was really looking it through, thinking it through, what could I get? I would like to have that pouch, but then I was like, I just found a Chanel pouch for €5 at the flea market. Do I really need the Dior pouch and order one more pouch to get the pouch and even more stuff that I do not even need? And then I didn't do it, but I'm still tempted because I think this time it is really a beautiful design by Dior. So let me know if you already had seen that pouch, if you were tempted, if you maybe even did get it, what you think about it, if you think I should find something else to order so that I can come to the €200 you need to get the pouch. I hope I will get this video edited and uploaded quickly so that the pouch is still available. And I think that's everything for my April recap of what I bought, what I sold, and what I resisted. I think May might be more exciting because my very favorite flea market is taking place in May, where there are usually a lot of designer gems to be found. So really excited what May will hold for us. I'm really happy with the way April went, with how mindful I have been with my spending, and especially with that great find, if it is authentic. That's everything for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time, and bye! This was my most mindful... My German news. Right now they're thanks for still being here and watching this video. Well, I hope that anyone will watch this video, because I really don't know if the YouTube algorithm will punish me for not having uploaded in an entire month. But as I told you in the latest video for the Januar, Februar, March recap, it's just so much at the moment. For the foreseeable future, we're still in it for a while. So that's that.